What's going on? It's me again, Ja, and or Ja the God, whichever one you prefer to call me, and I'm back with another video. And the topic for today's video is serve others with your voice. And the verse is Mark, verse 10:45. The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. And we're gonna dive straight into it. When serving others with your voice it's like it's a form of help. It's a form of love. It's a form of giving somebody like dang, I'm trying to think of the word, but I had it, but then it just like it left that quick. I'm sorry. It's a way of like you giving somebody, it's like medical attention, kinda. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing what you giving them the aid that they need in said moment, whether it's like a difficult moment or you helping a child with overcoming a fear so they can do what they want to do, or you giving someone else encouragement. When you serve people with your voice, or like encouragement, you giving them what they need in said moment. You're not, and they just gonna run with that because you used your voice to not only acknowledge what their difficulty is, but you help them get through said moment, or whatever they were struggling with, or whatever they was dealing with in the you know what I'm saying, in that moment, trying to get through, to persevere, to make that situation easier, or give them help on how to achieve something, or anything. Like your voice, it matters so much because most people be like, oh, there's no more positive people out, or you know what I'm saying, people only care for themselves. But when you use it to speak for others or help others, and give them that clarity that they desire, it's always gonna help. It's always gonna like give them that push. Like I said in the other video, when I helped that kid at McDonald's, he was the kindest kid ever. All he was doing is being like, he was chill. All he needed was a little bit of help and guidance, and from that day forward, he was just chill. That's it. Like, when you serve others with your voice, you can heal wounds that most people, like, that they probably hide from most people. Or, you know what I'm saying, you can help them declutter their mind, or take away their anxiety, or their worry. You know what I'm saying? And it's not momentarily. It's not just a one moment thing. You giving them a everlasting thing. Like, now they heed your voice, or they'll lead from that moment on, to show like, hey, I learned from them. They taught me, they served me with their voice, and now I know what to do. Now I know how to go about situations better. Now I know how to lead myself into where I want to be, or how I want to go about a situation. Like, there was this, like, there was a lot of times where I served people with my voice, and I didn't even know it, but I get where, like, I get how it went, but I didn't even know I was doing it. Like this one time with my bro, and he told the story before, but I'm a shorten it. I'm gonna tell it too. Like, I didn't even know that it was gonna happen to me, but it happened, and God spoke through me, and I used that. I served people with my voice. There was, you know what I'm saying? It was him, and basically all of us was in there crying, but like, that was a powerful moment. That was one of the moments, like, you never know, like, when it's gonna happen, or how it's gonna happen. but it'll come up in you. It'll just be like the spirit will be upon you, and it'll be inside of you for you to speak, or even like you will feel it if it's needed. You know what I'm saying, to serve others, to give them what they desire or what they need or what they need to hear, whether it's a hard pill to swallow or a soft truth, something for them to, you know what I'm saying, for them to, a shoulder to lean on, or to give them encouragement, or to tell them, hey, that's not you right now. You don't need to be fighting that battle, or you don't need to be going against all the odds right now, or you don't need to be going to war about nothing right now. It's simple as that. Like, most of the time you never expect it, but once you do expect it, but sometimes you don't. But always, like, serving people with your voice is a great thing, because once you have that knowledge within you that, like, hey, I have a voice that the Lord heeds, or I know I have a healing factor, or I can help people out, that desires to help, you know what I'm saying, that wants to be helped out of a sad situation, or whatever it is. Do that. My God, these bugs getting way too close, like way too close. But do that. It's never a bad thing, especially if it's the spirits in you and the Lord is telling you, hey, go for it. Just go for it. And that situation it'll turn out more beautiful than you ever expected. Like, I can think of a few times where, like, I done helped. Like, it was a while ago, and my sister and whatever, like, my mom and them, you know what I'm saying, it'd be situations where they clash heads, they bump heads. And I know I probably shouldn't have stepped in, because I usually don't step into situations. But in this case, I did. And I was just like, I really shouldn't have stepped in that moment, but I did anyways, because they usually like to argue, and it was too much. And I really told my mom, I gave her the rundown on really how it should go, and she heeded it. Now, mind you, I really didn't want to, but for the sake of peace, I did it. And let's just say my sister ended up leaving, and she ain't here no more, and that's that. But once you realize that your voice is powerful, that your voice it has the power to do good, and it has the power to, you know what I'm saying, it has the power to overcome any situation or anything, and you use that to help others, and you use that to give people that clarity that they need, that peace that they need, that extra oomph, like that push forward, like, hey, you BSing right now. Come on, lock in, do this, XYZ, get it done, stop playing. Or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, I know you're feeling bad right now, but it's gonna be all right. And you genuinely mean that, not because some people will hear that, you know what I'm saying, and they'll just be like, oh, all right, cliche, it don't mean nothing. But when you tell somebody it's gonna be all right, and then you mean that from a genuine place in your heart, because you speaking with that authority that you have, that God is giving you, they're gonna feel that. Your voice carries that, because you speaking through the Lord. You speaking from the Lord. The Lord trusts you to speak. He trusts you with all his heart to speak, and speak truth, to serve people, to give them that encouragement, that everything, so they can feel God's love as well as you. What you feel, they'll feel it as well, and they'll be like, oh wow. They'll feel that purity, because that purity is like, bro, it's been so many times where like I done spoke and I didn't realize like I had did something in that moment, but then once I realized like my voice was something to, you know what I'm saying, and I started speaking the righteous way, everything changed, and I seen it through my actions, through like how I spoke to people, and it was a great thing. Like it was a whole lot. It's a whole lot of situations that I don't, you know what I'm saying, that I done been in, but I'm gonna cut it right here. I thank you guys for listening. You guys have a great day, and I love y'all. Enjoy yourselves. Speak. Use your voice. Don't be quiet for nobody. And y'all have a great day.